Hello, guys. Uh, there are three of us for now. I hope the rest of guys will join us soon. Uh, do you hear me? Is everything okay? Do you see me? Okay, perfect. So let's get started. I think, yes, the first one in the line will be Stephanie. She's here. I can see you now. And welcome to the animation review session. This session, and I want to say a couple of words about me and what I'm going to do. So my name is Alexey Medvedev. I've been working as a 3D animator for about 20 years. I've participated mostly in Russian projects, but also have a couple of big credits such as Hotel Transylvania 4 and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Also, for 6 years, I worked as an animation supervisor on an international TV show for children called Yoko. You can find it. That was the Spanish-Russian co-production project. I have also been working as an animation mentor at Russian online school for almost 8 years now, and I love sharing my knowledge with others. That's my I don't know, that is the biggest part of my life, and I really enjoy it. That's why I actually decided to try doing these sessions, and as I mentioned in the post, I'm not sure how often I'll be able to do them. Just follow me on LinkedIn and stay updated, I think. And actually, this session happened because of Stephanie, who asked me, am I mind to do some feedback, to give some feedback, or something like this, and I decided why not. So I thought before about this, but for now I think if you know, when you're appearing in the point when someone like pushing you or asking something, and if you had a doubt, after that you definitely know what that you should do that. And since I'm not native speaker, I might have pauses and hang from time to time. I hope for your understanding. That's not easy for me. Actually, this is the very first time when I'm giving feedback in English in this kind of session, online session. So let's get started, I think. Let me share my screen. So the first in the line is Stephanie. Stephanie is often visitor of my streams here on Twitch, and I hope my Twitch, my sessions, my online streams helpful for someone. Sometimes it takes a long time to do something, so I can do 1 or 2 seconds for about 4 hours and after that just delete everything and start it again. This some kind of part of our job, especially when you're working in personal project and need to make a lot of acting choices, some study body mechanics stuff, or etc. 2 years of experience in VFX. Okay, so Stephanie saying that this is a cartoony shot. Yeah, I got that this cartoony shot. And you have 2 years of experience in VFX. That's my background. Ha ha ha. Okay, that's okay. Actually, I love the idea of this shot. So let's start seeing it. Yeah, and it also with sound, but I think in this case the sound has meaning only when he's doing this chew action. And I made some drawings actually. So in general, I love the idea and the animation for me. So I reviewed my my look on animation in general last couple of years, because as a teacher I'm reviewing thousands and thousands of shots, and every week, not thousands every week, but for all my career. And I realized that if the audience in general understand the idea and laughing or crying seeing on your scene, it means that you are moving in the right direction actually. So that's actually I stopped being too much critical and criticize everyone. Of course, as a supervisor at work, yes, I need to be picky. Okay, yes, but if people love what they're doing and doing it for fun, so why not? And if the idea works, that everything is okay. So we need to. I have couple of moments to discuss with you, Stephanie. So let me turn on my drawings. So first of all, let me open the. I found this. Some references for you. So it seems like on 3rd second starts. Yeah. So if we look, no, this is not what we're looking for. Yes, this one. So if we look on your scene, it looks it looks okay. So he's beating beating this I don't know how it calls. Let me check. Punching bag. Yes, he punches this bag. Okay, that's really easy and simple. A boxing bag, punching bag. Okay. If I turn on my drawings now, it looks some kind of you know, all those punches looks the same, and also it placed in the same line. So if we draw a line here, right here, yes, all the punches following this line in all this scene. That's really important thing. So we need to, I think it could be better if you use some kind of a variety of these punches. So first time he can punch from the upper side, yes, and another one with the straight direction. So I made a couple of drawings here. For example, some pose like this we can use when he is doing using this upper arc, and as this is the cartoony scene, you can exaggerate those poses actually, and my suggestion is carefully study the references. So actually he is not doing this upper punch, but if we look on this punch, we can see that he is moving through the down arc. Yes, and the very important thing is that he is doing those steps. So you need to let me. You can find this video. All the videos I will show today. They will have the name in the player, inside the player, or you can find it directly on YouTube. So that's not a problem, I think. And if we look on those steps and on the body mechanics in general, we can find that the poses here are a bit different from yours poses. I know that we can say sometimes animators just say, oh yeah, we are doing cartoonish scene, we can do whatever we want. That not works like this, because you know, all despite of cartoony style, you need to follow the body mechanics rule from real life. So I think we need to work on these poses. For example, this is a neutral pose for human, yes, and about whole movement, as you can see, especially here, I draw, seems like I draw somewhere here. Yes, if you point your attention to chest, to his chest, so the chest moves just itself in those couple of frames. You know, the rest of the body doesn't move, almost have no movement. That's wrong, a little bit wrong, because you know we need to follow this consistent movement. We need to have consistent movement, and all the coherence between body parts should be clear. So the chest is the one of the biggest part of our body. So we need to, if we move the chest like you know, for such a big amount of I don't know, such a big amount, okay, you need to move the rest of the body. to get the right body mechanics. I think this one is okay, actually. Those movements of this man. We need to follow and pay attention to his weight shift and how body works in general. So, for example, this is the rule. If you want to make a step, you need to shift the weight to opposite leg. Yes, and we can see here on the reference. So he before he's doing this step, the body holds for a couple of frames at the same place, and now the weight is placed over here, over this leg, about this leg. Yeah. So I think you need to work on a little bit on those poses, and yes, we need we can do those punches, those beautiful exaggerated with broken hands punches, like in animation style, cartoony style, with broken these elbows, but the body mechanics should be done clear, pretty clear. Oh, and I need to also check our time, because I can miss it at all. So now I can see I'm over the 10 minutes, seems like, but okay, let's do it. I'll try to do my best. Not yeah, almost 10 minutes. So let's do. So carefully watch on the reference and do couple of, for example, do one step and second one punch with the left hand, second punch with the right hand, maybe step backward and then repeat that like you done before. Maybe add some variety for second couple of punches. Yes, so first one you can do, or to add more, to say yeah, to develop more, development, not this word, to make okay, let could be development, some progression of those punches. You can do the first two punches a little in simple way, and another couple of punches more exaggerated before this chew action, and what next? Yes, about chest I said, as I started actually draw those notes before I found the and on this pose I started to watch for references, because I missed my brain lost on this body mechanics, because here is the strange weight shifting, and also all the body parts are moving at the same time here. So you need to lead and follow. For example, pay attention how this works in real life. Yes, so he starts with the leg, and after that finish all the body action with his right hand. So let's continue here. Yes, and also about this chew action. So I drew a couple of notes here for this pose. So if you're bending the character backward, you need to move his pelvis forward to make the balance in the inside the pose, and also use this line of action. As you can see, this pose works better. And after that we will use reversals. So I drew this. If that possible, there is crunch. I don't remember crunch the plugin. You may ask me. I don't remember actually how it calls. When you can add. Let open Maya, and I think I can say the name of this plugin. When you can use the blend shapes right in this plugin for making blend shapes without changing the character's rig. So it calls seems like this one. Yes, short crunch. Does it has shot sculpt, not shot sculpt. You can find it. It's for free, and it calls. Let me check. Edit. Yeah, MS Shot Sculptor. You can find it in on the internet, on Google. Yes, and download it and install. I would not explain how it works now, but you can find the videos on YouTube. So you can use those pose and those line of action, like reversals with the previous one, and also bend the back in this direction. I think would work better. And also I want to scale a little bit this punching back to let it be you know, have more weight in this scene, and more weight, and let it have the bigger lens to punch him backward, like I drew here. So punch all of his body. And about this action, all of this action, what I need to say, he moves now a little bit. So he has no consistency in his movement. So you need to follow you need to track the body arcs, the limbs arcs, and legs arcs also, and all of the body parts should follow and in the same direction here. So if he follows this direction, his fingers shouldn't be like this. When you're doing these things like this, you are breaking the whole this line of action and line of his direction, all of his movement, as you can see. Okay, and if you see on my drawings, I draw not the timing. I drew not the timing, but the idea. So if we can see all these onion skin drawings, and you can see now how the hands and legs are moving and in the same way. So you have some kind like you know trail, and you need to track this using a BH Ghost script. I don't know if you have it, if you're using it. It also script by Brian Horgan. Um, it's old one script. You can print the previous pose and to see the to make the next one based on this. Didn't know about this. Yes, you can find it. It's also free. You can find it on the internet also. I think that is the all notes for now. I think it's not too comfort here to place the hand with palms up. I think it would be more comfortable if the fingers will lay down here, and thumb would be somewhere here, because now it looks a little bit broken. So in general, I think yes, it seems like I pointed all the ideas for now. That's a lot of work. Okay, thank you, Stephanie, and let's go to the next participant. And the next participant is Luca Andre Stoica. I hope I I hope I pronounce it correctly. So Luca wrote, my question is about the quality of the animation. I want to know if it is good enough to compete for a spot in the industry. And my background is that of an animation mentor graduate. I have recently finished the full course, and this is my most recent piece of work. Let me open the notes for you. I also have have two references. This is the first one, and this is the second one. Okay, this one 125. 125. A lot of stuff. Yeah, seems like I will the session would be a little longer than I expected. So in this one 328. 328. Yes. This one and this one. I don't need the sound. So let's have a look of your animation. I believe now that he is alive. That is really important thing, because a lot of animation, there are thousands of animation in the on the internet when animators animating the creatures, but it looks like, you know, it looks a little bit weird, and not always. It's pretty difficult actually to animate the cats, and especially those big cats, when you need to show this weight of this animal. And if you use this reference as a basement for your animation, that is cool, because the reference is in slow motion, but you created actually really believable timing, real timing. That's cool. Couple of things I wanted to point in this run cycle. So I don't know if you're using the an animbot. Do you have animbot or some tools which has which have motion trails? Yes, okay. Why I'm asking about animbot, because it has pretty fast trails, and you can track everything, and you can even track the point, the vertex of geometry. So you can put the trail over here, for example, and watch directly for this body part, how it moves. That's really important. It is not only important to track the controls, the character controls. They're really important to track whole piece of geometry. Because we are working with the whole character, and sometimes you may have a really clear arc in some controls, even in all of the controls, but the real geometry, real silhouette of this character will have some, shakes and jiggle on it in some places. So you need to look on the character like on whole piece of character, piece of geometry. Now, what is really how to say it? Sorry, I need to check this word. What is catched? What just caught my eye? Yes, here. That all small parts of this tiger, yeah, have jiggle, especially if we see on it from the front view. Yes, you can see, for example, let's have a look on this part. It has this, and right immediately this direction changing, and a lot of stuff, like jiggling, and it uncomfortable to look. So in general, you have pretty good timing and body mechanics, but all these small stuffs moves and jiggle a little bit, and looks a little uncomfortable. And also all these legs, feet, his, I don't know actually how tiger calls, how can I call this? I hope legs, and okay, let would be legs. If you have an idea. Aimbot, okay. I can see. So let me, and the very, very important thing, one I should mention here, that you have this bending of his head during the run cycle. If you look on your reference here, you can point that they are predators. They are following the, so it's like an aim constraint, actually, technically. So he should look all the time to his this aim, or his food. Let's say so, because he need to catch it. If you see on your reference, you can point that the head has no this node, or how to say, bends at all, so it follows directly. Body have this waving action because he is jumping, yes, but the head staying at the same direction. This is really important because they are animal. This is the rules. He will not do something like this during his run. So this is this one you need to work on more. And also I draw this arrow here, so this shoulder protrudes for one only frame. You know, see, like it appears for one frame and disappear again, and seems like something wrong with. You need to work on this area because it looks like some strange movements there happening. Yes. Yes, also especially here. I don't know. It always tricky to work with. I don't know what is what this rig actually can do, able to do. What you can able to do with this rig. It's when one of my friends was starting the animals course, that was the biggest challenge, to find the good quality rig of cats, you know. So you need and you can so I can give you an advice how to work with the references. So you need to divide in your I will actually explain my approach. So in my head, inside of me, I have this you know, the character divided for couple of pieces and couple of parts. So I can imagine how my hand moves. So I can see my hand when I closing my eyes. I can see my hand with all its parts separately from the body. And also I can imagine how my chest and pelvis moves together or separately if I need in this case. So you need to divide in your mind this animal for those parts. For example, this leg, this leg, yes, and carefully, and also all this spine line, yes, and you have the perfect reference here, and you need just watch it carefully and maybe draw the lines above and study actually how it works, and you will find here a lot of tips, right? So it will explain it on itself to you. So for example, when he moves up, yes, you can see this this big, you know, this is the pretty big wave and pretty big round movement in his shoulder here. And if we see on yours, you see now, yes, all this part almost not moving after. So I think it will moves like this. It will group about, yeah, something like these big movements. And you can watch separately and study all these reference like I recommend you. I hope this will help. And if we watch the last thing I wanted to say, if we watch on this movement here, so if you are putting your character on the run forward after you finish the cycle, you need to work on these sliding feats, because you know, it's that's really important in these keys, because for example here, yes, you it stops on the same place, but after that it moves forward, and you know, all these small kind of stuff breaking a little bit the flow of the movement. So that is really important. And about your question, if you can compete for spot in the industry, I think yes, because this is the huge work you've done and you studied also, but you need to pay attention to smallest details, and in the smallest so track, like I saying, track every vertex of the character to be sure that it moves, that it has no jiggle, especially if you are animating the cat, because cats are, you know, they are like they are pretty they have pretty accurate movements, and they are calculating every not consciously, but they are calculating their movement inside of their animal head, so pretty accurate. They moves all this coherence between their body parts done perfectly. So the cats, this is the difficult part of our job, to animate cats. So I wish you luck on it, and maybe sometimes we can see the final version of it. I hope you will finish it soon. Okay, let's go to the next. Inessa, reconnect. The next one we have Inessa Hennen, and I don't know if she here. So in SRO, the animation feels a bit choppy from the front, but the graph from hip plus spine look fine. Other than that, I don't have any specific questions, then just whole thing apart. Okay, for my experience in the last few years, I've done some animations, 3D assets for indie game company, and finished 2 classes from Animation Mentor, Basics, Body Mechanics. Mainly focus on the gaming industry, but I would love to go into features sometime. I hope I hope so, and you have all the chances. There is nothing you cannot do. There is nothing impossible if you really want it. So wish you luck in that. The walking cycle, actually, as for me, I realized that not I think couple of months ago, or a year, about a year ago, I realized that the walking cycle, human walking cycle, is the most important animation that you should study to do, how to do it. Because if you can do believable walking cycle, it means that you are an animator. Because if you show, if someone see in your real walking cycle and it looks a little strange or not believable, or have some strange movement, it's that is not a plus for your for you as an animator. So the walking cycle is the most important part of our work. We need to study how it works. So let's discuss a little bit. Yes, I can see about what you're saying, that yeah, graph editor can be perfectly done, as I said before in previous review, that you can track the controls, and it may have perfectly done arcs and graph editor curves, but in the viewport it couldn't work good enough. So let's see first from the side view. I always start to watch the walking cycle from side view, because that's really important how the character moves from this side, because we need to start planning our walking cycle from exactly from this side first. So I pointed that both knees, left and right, in some moment freezing. So she moves, bump. It freezes. Now this left knee, and the same for the opposite knee. It also, and seems like they are freezing in different poses. So it's not symmetrical freezing. That is really important. It shouldn't stop at all the knee. Yes, I know this is the hardest thing, this shooting knee, and all the animators all over the world trying to share their knowledge how to fix that. Moment for training. Okay, yes, that's really important. As much hours you will spend for this animation, the more hours you will spend training this animation, the better result you will get. So that's really good for you, that you are training the walking cycles. This I call why actually this knee is shooting here, because of three things. Three, I think one leg has, not three, one, okay, two, three, yes, actually that's the pelvis movement up and down, movement forward backward. If you have sometimes we can use it, but mostly I think for gaming we shouldn't play with it a lot, but so let exclude this one. So pelvis ups and downs, hips hips twist, and twist I mean horizontal. Yes, this kind of twist, and also this tilt. It calls hope it calls tilt. That before, yeah, tilt from side to side. Yes, is tilt. Let me check. Okay, let would be tilt. You hope you understand me. So the pelvis has those three movements, three important movements: ups and downs, twist, and tilt from side to side. And another thing, so it affects the hips actually. This tilt hips affect the hips. Sometimes, yes, and I think the most characters have this separate control, which you can animate for hips. And the ankle movement. So those three movements and ankle movement, that's all this stuff affects the knee. That's why it's really important and really hard to do, and you need to understand pretty clear how this oh yes, and except this one we have this from side to side movement also. So a lot of movement in the pelvis and also in the hips and in ankle. That's why the knee is pretty hard to animate in those, especially in these front contact poses, because the knee all the time is shooting, and if you don't have special control, where special attribute where you can tune a little bit the leg length, that's really tricky to stop or make the knee movement is pretty clear. So I want to show you a couple of walking cycles. I think this one is really important. Yes, not this one, but where it is. Yes, this one. So if you see how it works, this pose is really important. The pose, you can find this. I'm not sure that you can find this movie. I will play it. You can download it from or watch it directly in. I think you can find it in the internet with this name. I don't actually remember how to find it. Couple, but it seems like it. You can find it not so hard to find. Anyway, as you can see in the contact pose, this leg is straight, is completely straight, and hips has a direction here, so it's tilt. It tilted or bended towards the front leg. So on this side, on his right side, right now you can see it on front, on the front part. And as the leg contacted to the ground, immediately the hips start moving upward. You know, so you are handing all the body on this leg, and this is the lowest part of the lowest position of the pelvis. I hope you know that. We can watch it. Richard Williams. So Richard Williams walking cycle. Yes, this is classical scheme. I always using it when I'm working on the walking cycle. So this is the rest pose. So after you having contact, you need to move the character down, and that would be the lowest pose of the walking cycle, and the back leg still has contact here, but I think this is the last frame when it has contact, and this is the highest pose when you're moving, when you're throwing the opposite leg forward before the contact. This is the upper point. And if we back, I reviewing the 3 works during the hour. Sorry about that. I couldn't imagine that it took so long. Yes, as you can see here, in this point, yes, you have this lower point, but I think you can exaggerate it a little bit. So she can, seems like she have, we can see it if we watch, if we look on this belt, we can see that she stops in some point. You know, he starts moving down, but after that she stops and only hips working here. So you need to move all the character. This in general you need to work first with the pelvis, because all of the walking cycle concentrated in pelvis. If you can, if you done the pelvis well, you will get the rest of the easiest way to do the rest of the body parts. But you need to work on this rhythm and all these poses. So she has no anatomically, she cannot have the legs like the leg like this, the straight leg. You can see now on my drawing it works better than she has. It doesn't matter actually. That would be that would works better if the character have the straight legs, because sometimes anatomically it is impossible to. It's just like a cliche works. If we see this straight leg, it works better than this banded curvy leg. So that's really important. And let's say a couple of words about this this part. So I have also another movie. Here's this one you can find on the YouTube. It's called like this: I want to be an animator, female walking cycle. Yes, as you can see, it's pretty close to your animation, and if you see on her pelvis pendulum, so how she moves from side to side, you can find that she moves pretty smooth, like real pendulum works. So it's like it's hanging on the uh, end of this trajectory. But in general, yes, let's turn this. So this walking cycle works even in silhouette, even without legs, even without hands. It works. You you can find it on the YouTube and use it as the reference. And I pointed that you have this pretty fast movement in pelvis from side to side, and more stronger hanging on the end points. Yes. It's like first of all, it's straight. It looks like it's straight. It has no this waving. I think the pelvis or the hips, this point, this control, should have the movement like this. So if you track it, you need to, if it moves right, you need to get the curve like this movement. That would be right movement, because now it seems like she has only this side to side and almost have no lifting, these ups and downs here. And also if you this is the complex VC complexity VC simplicity. So if you're moving the hips like this, you should move the shoulders like this in opposite direction. So you need to move this hand up, and that's how it works. Also pay attention how the body works. I apologize for the such long feedback, because the walking cycle is not like, it's impossible to explain. First of all, it's hard to explain the body mechanics, and second, it's hard for me to explain it in English. So I hope I helped in any way. Yes. So now you have yeah, thank you, Stephanie. Now you have the direction, and you can find this movie, this reel on the YouTube, and try to analyze how she moves. And also about offsets, we need to talk, because you have this rhythm in the pelvis, but the rest of the body parts having the offsets. So the pelvis is the main rhythm, and the rest of pieces are moving after pelvis. Especially it continues until the end of the finger nails, fingertips. Okay, I think that's it. We need to move forward. So the next one, rehab. Reconnect. Rehab. Alexey, thanks for the opportunity. Here is my animation short. It is still at the spline stage. My question is, how to improve my scene for the character weight. I feel like I'm stacked at this point in my animations. For my experience, I had 3 years experience animating in feature production and game industry, trying to focus on gaming field. Okay, yes, gaming field, you know, the timing and spacing for games a little different from the VFX and some kind of cartoon or feature films. So you need to find those balance and need to study how it works in good examples from the games, from some different kind of games. So trying to find some good references and analyze the timing. So you have the 3 years of experience. That is quite big way. Okay, what I can see here, I think this is not drawings, yes, or some points. Not the, oh, sorry, not the right. This is Joshua. I apologize. Parkour, yes. 20 M5, yes. Yes. Parkour. I apologize. Yes. Thank you, guys. Yes. Oh, apologize. Joshua, Rehab, and Joshua. Yes. I have. It's difficult to manage all these kinds of stuff, and sometimes, yes, I am pretty organized, but sorry about that. I would recommend you, I hope you know this guy. This is one of the best animators, I think, Alessandro Camparota. Hope you know him, and you can find this video on his channel. He explains, so this is the work of one of his students, and he explains how the weight, particular weight, works here in some parts. I know him, yes. Maybe you can, maybe you even watch this reel, I hope. So what I wanted to say to you with this parkour, first of all, yes, also track the pelvis. This is the I have one approach which I learned from Richard Lico, if you know him. He animated this mouse. I don't remember the game name. He has this animation course, animation sphere, or something like this. Yes. So the approach, his approach is how to find the center of mass of the character. So if you have, for example, the character like this, and you have the poses like this, so the weight in this pose and in this pose and in this pose would be different, yes. And he just creates the sphere geometrical object. You can find this approach, I think, on the internet, and you can strain in this sphere to chest. Let me do the couple of points. So you can constrain at the same time the object to different other objects. Example: chest, pelvis, I think that was the ankles. Not sure about the knees, but maybe we can try to use these ankles. So you can find this approach, I think. The head, chest, pelvis, ankles, and maybe shoulders, maybe elbows and wrist. And you constrain this sphere to all these objects with different weights. Unfortunately, I don't remember how it works, but what you will get, even if you approximately calculate, for example, the legs weight is about half of the body weight in general. So you can use this 25% or 50%, for example, yes, and this one is 25%. So just the idea, giving you the idea, and this sphere would move depends on how the body placed. For example, here this sphere would be somewhere here, because your hands and your legs are here, and so depending on where the hands, limbs and legs place it, this sphere would moves around, and that would be the you try. And the where what it brings to your scene, you can track this sphere and you will get the real center of mass, and it should works perfectly, especially when he's jumping. So, and you need to create the bouncing ball actually to continue this your animation. So you will track this sphere as the reference of your arc movement, yes, of your character. Hope I explain it. I tried to explain it, but and also seems like you added, yes, you added I not seen this reference before. Edit the reference, yes. Yeah, what is the important thing you should remember when you are working on the parkour? The weight, the gravity. Well, for us as animators, the really important thing is gravity. We need to hold it, fix this idea in our mind when we're working, on jumping or running or something, falling objects or characters. So there would be always bouncing ball. So this rule, this acceleration, yes, downstairs, and slowing down upstairs when the object moves upward. You need to remember about this. So as your character jump up, you need to track his body, yes, and watch this bouncing ball inside of his body. So like I'm imagining all the time, I'm imagining the characters like a bouncing ball, or just for example, this human character for me looks like complex bouncing balls stuff. So pelvis, chest, for me it's like two bouncing balls. And how it works, so when character jumps, here we can see, yeah, this is the good reference, but he's running up. let me find some. Yes, here it is. So usually this falling down happens after you put your arms or holding start holding something. Yes, it could be bar, or he can put his arms on the top of this roof or something, some objects. Yeah, and as he put his arms immediately, so he putting his it happens all the time. You can analyze now any kind of reference. So as he starts moving down, and exactly those moment he putting his arm here and trying to it happens especially this is not difficult complex situation because he is pretty close to the ground. Yes, but when they're jumping from the rooftop on the rooftop, another rooftop, that's happening pretty accurate. This kind of stuff when they're putting their arms to catch their body. Yes, and he is, as you can see here, so he start falling down, and in this moment he putting his palms on the subject and catching himself, and it happening like this falling stuff should be done as the classical bouncing ball. So you need to track this arc. Hold him for a couple of frames. Thing is tough. It's really difficult to work with the photorealistic style. So as close you photorealistic, it almost no difference between those keys. But you need to try exaggerate this thing, this bouncing ball. So hang a little bit and then fall down and hang on the hands here. Hope I'm explaining it clear. Yes. Let me check this your work. Yes, and also pay attention to you need to work on body mechanics here, because for example here is not so I don't believe in this kind of stuff when you're tearing the ankle, the toe from the ground. I think that would be something like this. Yes, when you're tearing. So you need to work more carefully with the body mechanics, and also as I can feel now. So if you put your leg on the wall like this, and after that, as you can see, your body start moving in opposite direction, nothing will stop him to continue moves to this direction, you know. So if you started moving like this, now this line a little bit broken. If you watch this again, so hold the body, continue moving forward toward this moment when he will catch himself. Yes, if you cannot see it from the side view, for example, you need to feel it. You need to study how the body mechanic and how the weight works. So here if we draw this, let it would be which the axis do you have here? I don't know. Okay, let it would be ZX. So let it would be ZX. Yeah, all the time his pelvis continue moving until he will catch himself forward in this direction. Even after he is jumping out, he is jumping because of this leg, because not of this leg. So, and all this energy directed this way, forward and upward. And this is the really important thing here. You need to pay your attention, because now, yes, and also how he moves up. Yes, this is the pretty difficult part. You can you will find a lot of answers in Alessandro Camporotto this explanation. So he runs up, and after that changing the arms, and actually you need to track also the body, because he has the pretty simple movement in his body. So he starts like this direction, yes, and a little bit far from the wall, and after that he changing his direction here, a little bit closer to the wall. So that's pretty easy movement. He supporting himself with the feet, and after that just putting his arms to help him moves out. I think yes, and especially pay attention to this moment when when he moves, when he starting support himself with the hands, the palms, his hands at the same level as shoulders, and his head even further of his hands. So all his weight now concentrated between those 2 points. So he need to be appear further to for correct weight shifting. As you can see here, first of all, we need to move him upward a little bit. The head would be somewhere here, and the character will be placed like this. So close to the wall, and all the weight moves forward toward the wall to support. I would recommend you to try to do some stuff by yourself. So not jump around the walls, but try to do some simple stuff with a table, or with I don't know, somewhere around the street. you need to feel actually how the weight works when you're putting all your weight on two hands. Your body should be close to this point, you know. So that's my recommendation. Try to feel all this kind of stuff. And this is the classical, also the bouncing ball. So you need to work on this curve. So you need, as you can see, yes, how it moves now. So, but you should always, during the jumps, follow this rule. So accelerate and do some holds here. Okay, I think that's it for now. We need to move forward because the time is going out, fortunately. And now we have Joshua. I don't know if he is here. Excited to get some help on this one, and a big thanks for helping out students. You're welcome. I have no any notes. I don't know if Joshua still here, because we are almost an hour and a half. So let's see the both of movies first. Oh, you have someone already drew a couple of drawings. Let me see. I think, is it the same pose? No. Yeah, this one I agree. Actually, because you need to use more. You need to work on lines of action here. Let me check the first one. Also, now I can see that so we need to hold our character, keep our character together. Not, yes, we can break the rules if we work on cartoony style, but if we work close to real photoreal style, we need to try not to use such things like here, for example, he has too much stretch on his body, and seems like this upper part moves separately with the lower body part in this case. And also I cannot understand where is the weight now, because if you try to do this thing like this on your own, you will fall down backward, I think. You will, especially here. So I'm not sure how it made inside the scene, but it looks like his weight shifted backward. So all these legs on this line and his if we draw this line more back, so the chest is on this line. Yes, the legs on this line and chest on those line. This is my prediction. I'm not sure about this 100%, but I think you need to work on this stuff. So you need to change this pose. Yes, like this line of action, like this, I think. Okay, this leg. Let me try again. You know what no. I want to try this. Let me try this one. So he will stay on this. So that would be this kind of line of action. This would be shoulder. Okay, this hand here, and his body, and another leg would be here. Yeah, I think this pose would works much better in this case. But we need to start we need to start, I think. Yes, I think we need to start here. The same, yeah. And the sword would appear somewhere here, I think. Yes, now it works. You can see, so he moves like he throwing it upwards, and after that we can also I love this kind of stuff when the fingers or some body parts crossing with the geometries, and you need to be careful with the contacts here, and analyze and try to play with something you can find in your around you, to analyze and to feel the reference, how you will catch this object, how exactly will you catch. So find this rounded shape. I don't know what I don't even know what it should be, but you can make it from the foil, I think, some kind of stuff if you have no, and try to analyze how you will catch it, and try to figure out how you will act it before, because now we have no reference, unfortunately, and I can it's like, you know, trying to predict the weather to try to predict the body mechanics and things like this, like predicting the weather. It's impossible in some cases, because you can break the rules, but you need to study and copy references as much as you can first, and after that, when you will have all these base movements inside your head, you can start adding something from yourself to your animation. But first, I would recommend to copy references as much as possible. You can even find now it's thousands of references on the internet, and you can just copy copy some game references. I know, I understand that this is your idea, and I apologize if I if I'm a little bit sounds a little bit rude, but I can see here, I can see idea works, but the body mechanics is doesn't work in this case. And especially, yes, in the things like this, when your weight and your pose not believable a little bit, so you can work on this. I think this. Yes, you also let me check. Let it would be, yes, here she can do something like this, I think, with those hand and those hand here, and those leg up. But yes, so for a couple of frames he may do something like this, push herself with this leg before catch the sword, and after that, and also this is the same rule as I mentioned in parkour. So when you're just remember, if you played any time in volleyball, and making this first, I don't know how it calls, the first punch of the ball from outside of the play site or play wherever. So you're throwing the ball, and when the ball starts moving down, you beating it. So you are throwing it up, and as it starts moving down, you're punching it. The same for any kind of objects you are trying to catch, or you are throwing, and after that you're trying to catch. You are catching the objects as they start moving down. So it's for those objects which moving upwards, works the same rule of gravity. Yes, this bouncing ball stuff again. So it need to hold upwards, and after that start to increasing its movement downstairs, and somewhere here you will catch it. Yes, and how she actually, yes, I can predict that if she jumped like this, she will continue to move this direction and will land somewhere there where I draw. So her leg will appear here. So you need to be careful. So all this stuff, if you need to land on this sword, you need to do this jump over here and land on this sword. Or you can do something like put yourself on this. I try to draw, but I'm not sure that I will able some do this also. No, I need to find the balance here. Yeah, so she can do some kind of stuff. So just become in this pose, and after that just jump on the legs to land on the sword. Maybe that would help, because this twist jump it's too difficult and in wrong direction, and the weight moves away from the sword and suddenly it lands on this sword, I think. Yes, and this jump works, I think works better because he moves towards she moves towards she lands. One thing I should say about this land is, so you need to track the arcs, and all this body part should have consistent movement. So as she lands, the leg will slide something like this. So it's like opening legs after the landing. And for the sword, I will try to find more silhouette pose and also work on this. So check when you're facing with a jumping character or falling objects or falling character. First of all, track all these bouncing balls, arcs stuff. It should work first, and after that think about the choreography. So it's like a layered animation. And also there's some kind of strange pose, because I can see that she is not touching with the knee, the ground with the knee, but in exactly in this point she should fall in this direction. So she fall down the ground. So I would recommend you to try to work closely with the references and analyze how it works. I like that pose. I'm not sure what about pose we're talking. So the first one and the last poses are okay, and all this crossing, all this crossing and protrudes the geometries. You need to work on this more carefully, and also the same for the chest. Here, the chest, the character almost not shifting. Yeah, I can see that. This is the also strange pose, because here leg is not touching the ground, it is not connected to the ground, but in this case she should fall down right immediately here. So it is impossible to stay in pose like this, even for one frame. You need to push yourself, and even I think here that would be still contact. That would works. In other case, it looks a little bit unbalanced and characters falling from frame to frame. I think it's enough for now. And we need to move forward. So there are three of our participants left. The next one is Vanessa Jimenez Tarazona. I hope that I pronounce it correct. So let's see the stuff. I'm working also on this scene like this. That is quite a big challenge, and I'm last time I worked on it, I was too upset and spent a couple of hours, and you know, I cannot move forward with so I'm stuck with this scene, and it's difficult to work on it. What I wanted to say about this reference, so you need to clearly realize that in this case they are not punching each other with full strength. That is really important, so you need to count on this moment when you will animate your character. So as those humans not punching for full strength each other, you need to exaggerate those moments in your animation. So let's try to let's see. Okay, the walking cycle afterwards is works good, and thank you very much for different cameras here. So let's see, and also what I would recommend you when you start working on the scenes like these. You need to, if you have no experience, I'm not sure that you wrote about your experience. No, I have no information any. So I would recommend, if you have no experience or if you have not more experience that you can try to find the clear references with all body parts included on it. So we should see clearly where her legs are placed in this frame. Because if you have no, even me, I have a lot of experience, yes, but I'm not sure. I can predict where her legs placed now. And analyzing the movement, by analyzing the movement, I can predict. So when you are watching it on the real speed, real time, yes, you can imagine where her legs placed. But much better if you're choosing the references according to your level, yes, and it's much easier to work with the reference where you can see everything, because even if you see everything, it's difficult to copy those animation and make the animation from those stuff. Yeah, that strange guys started to sending strange messages to the chat. So my recommendation to try to find the references with the So, and let's analyze. So you're doing this first, okay, that would be those first step, and the second one here, and the third one here, with the opposite leg, and the moves further again and backward. So how the body mechanics works. First of all, to move your leg, to tear off your leg from the ground, you need to shift your weight. In case like this, when she has huge huge energy, you know, energy to move, so she can use her energy from the body to move her legs. Yes, for example, you can try to punch with your hand, and all your body will move forward, and after that you will start to walking with the feet. Yes, but in this case, yes, let's see. If we're saying about this step backward, why it happened? It happened because he bumped on his body, and that she got the energy from his body, which one allowed her to move a little backward and move her leg backward, to do this step backward. Yes, you can see, and now he started to move forward. She started. So you need to analyze all this kind of stuff. For example, this, you know, she held his arm here, and that also affects her body weight shifting. So she helping herself here to stay in a pose like this. And let's try to find. It's difficult to find. Yes. Yeah. This is the punch on his body, and she seems like she's holding. Do you have some kind of some kind of like this? Yeah, you know about this pose. Let me draw this key number, and so pay as much attention as you can to analyze what you see on those reference, because I can see a lot of information here. And I would recommend you, if you're a beginner or have a lot of experiences, even if you have a lot of experiences, to work with scenes like this, as I described before, it's too hard. even for me. So try to draw about the reference stuff like this. Draw the joints. Try to find all the joints that you can imagine or find. The drawing skills is really important for you as for animator. You shouldn't be an artist, but you should try to draw as you know, a lot of discussions about should 3D animators draw or shouldn't. I always say that you should. You need to draw as well as you can as animator, because it helps you to to train your eye actually. So you are training your vision and your attention. You're training your attention for the details. That's really important. Before you start reading the references without these drawings, I would recommend you to draw this. First of all, if you cannot draw the box, space box, which can show your chest position, and for example here the hips, pelvis bone will direct it opposite way. Yes, so her spine is twisted now here, and after these drawings you will find the pose. You will put the character in right pose, because now you can see the directions and where exactly the joints placed. So now what the information I can read from here. This hand is placed in front of her, pretty further than other part, and further even of this hand, or maybe they are placed on the same line. And let's check again this pose. As you can see now, yes. Oh, let's check this. Okay, even with this punch, yes, even before the punch, you can read it also now. So before the punch, her this joint, the wrist, placed further toward the guy, because he is placed in front of her, and he is holding he is holding his arm in front of her. So this pose would be like this. Yes, this one, shoulder, and somewhere there those hand placed. So try to help yourself with these drawings. It's really helpful. And also I will recommend you to find the keys first. For example, that would be the key. This is really important key. This is anticipation, and how I can be sure that it is the key. It usually happens in changing directions. So when she moves backward, she continue moves, and as she starts moving forward, so exactly in this moment, that would be the key. So she finished one movement and starting another one. So, and now, yes, this about these punches. Also, as you can see, her wrist somewhere over there. Yes, and she holding his hand, continue punching him. Yes, and all these twists, you can see through the character. Yeah, you can see this, and even if you will put the point, just points, you can see the shoulder, opposite shoulder, and you can see opposite hip. Also, that is really important for you to find. And by the way, this is also the key. And by analyzing these poses, those poses, and trying to find these keys first, and if I switch between those keys, now you can see. So you need to have, you need to get the same result inside of Maya with your character. It should looks like this. And also, yes, I recommend to use the camera close to the reference, how it placed in there inside the reference. That would be easier to find. So the next key would be here, and the next key would be boo. This one key. So let's try to jump over the keys. Anticipation, punch, anticipation, punch. And now you can see how the body works, how weight shifts, and how legs stepping forward and backward here. Also, I think that's it for now, because this is the you know, the pretty long animation. So just pay attention, because a lot of stuff like this, for example, she is in this point, this the same. Yes, her right toe only on the ground, but weight is somewhere placed forward, somewhere forward of this leg, and according to all physics, she should fall down when she not touching the ground for such a long time. So you are in the right direction, but you need to more carefully analyze the reference and work on it. I hope this approach will help you. So try to draw, for example, yes, this would be also the anticipation, yes, and this would be also the key. The first of all, and when you find all the keys, if you will jump through it, you can use the up and down arrows on a keyboard in Scene Sketch to move by drawings. And if you after you find the keys and will moves through only the keys, you should see clearly. It's difficult a little bit if the camera moves, but anyway, you should see clearly the action, all the action, and that will I hope that will help. So let's move forward. Again, so two participants left. Sumitra Jana. I hope you are here, or Still, oh yeah, I spent the 2 hours. 2 hours. I was going to finish it on 1.5 hours maximum, but there's only two. There are only 2 hours. Um, so this is the first experience. I will work on it to manage that. So. Samitra, that is the pretty good scene. Yeah, and I unfortunately I don't remember. I didn't remember from which movie. Uh, so where you can find the reference, but my one of my students helped me to find it and remember me this. So this the sequence from Meet Joe Black, yes, from the movie, and it is made pretty accurate. Yeah. Me Joe Black. I almost have no notes. One I found this movie actually and put it put it in Blender where I can draw the some notes. So what I analyzed here. This actually this scene made brilliant here. Let me move this start. We need to work on this, I think. Let's try to work on this emotion. Yes. I think you almost have no emotions here, so it's just a regular man with a regular face with no emotions. I think you have your character has more appeal in this pose than the Brad Pitt even. So what I would recommend you here. First of all, when the character looking from side to side, towards some of the sides, left or right, wherever. I apologize, I'm a little bit tired, and it's difficult and more difficult to speak English now. I'm losing the words and I'm forgetting myself. That's the really interesting experience. So when the character usually it's like some kind of cliche. When the character looks in this case on the left, I would work. I don't know actually the technical possibilities or technical. Check. Opportunities, not the opportunities. I think there's another word. So I don't know if technically character how good enough the character's rig to do this kind of stuff. For example, this is the strange thing when the eyelids crossing the pupils like this. So I would move this. I think how we can use this. Oh no. Apologize. B and I. Yes. So we need to move. Move this line. here a little bit if he looks there, and even I think like this. Yes, that would works better. Even now you see, yeah, the eyes are changing, and it works more clear. As for opposite eye, I think we need to also a little bit push this. Whoa. Where are we? Stop it. I think we need to push this eyelid here and try to find more pimples here. Yes, and as for general, I don't know. I repeat, I don't know if he has this possibility to open, to make this eye thinner and those one more opened, if it is possible or not. And I think it would works better if we put her brow this way. So, and we will get this triangle in so I started to explain it, but not finished. So how it works, probably you know about this because the animation is pretty good. I think you're yes, it is possible. That's perfect. So when the character look left of screen, we need to use some kind like this stuff. So the opened eyes, yes, and brows also will move here. Yeah, I know what you mean. Probably you mean something like let me switch the camera. So maybe you maybe he looks like something like this, but it as for me it's a little bit strange. So this is the so emotional moment, and he's you know his attention, all of his attention is there. So I think, and he as the character, he is pretty opened. I think opened, have clear soul and open heart. So and as for me, that will works better when he will look like this. So he will open this face part, because when you are looking and compressing this, for example, I'm looking on the left and compressing my left side of the face, it more like, you know, something like disgust or something like when you're trying to be suspicious, or how it goes. It was written, sorry. Contempt, yes, when you're contempt, someone you need to, you may look watch like this. The facial expressions is I think the most difficult part of our life as animators, because first of all you need to know the reasons, the where the emotions come from first, and the second you need to know anatomy of the facial muscles, yes, and the third, the really important stuff, you need to check if the character could do everything you can put on it. So that is always tricky part here. Let's switch back for the emotional part. So I think, yeah, I think that would work better if we open this. So when he look down, I would change, if that possible, because this is strange. You know, this pose of his brows, like looks the same, and you know, seems like it's not on the place it should be. So I'll try do following. So I think we need to try to do this stuff here. Maybe these corrugators press a little bit here. So he is upset a little bit. So just move the corners, brow corners inside, and I don't know if he has these wrinkles here, but I think, yeah, it would work more more sensitive, or will opens, especially this part is you know, it's not works, it doesn't work well because of you know, if we angry, yes, we will do like this. We will put brows in this position, and this corner shows that it placed upper than inner part, yes, and it shows that he is more angry here than upset. That's why that you need to try to do this this like in this way. I think that would works better also. Maybe try to do a little bit more sadness, to add more sadness on his mouth. Yeah, I think that also will work. Okay, as for this is for emotional parts. Here it is about this part about the edit part, yes. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 frames we should leave to fix his face within this direction. After that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think you counted it and make it pretty clear here. So where it is. Okay. Yeah, so you need to move this even in blocking part. You need to move a little bit further. So leave him, hold him for 5 frames in this pose before the cut. And this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that is too much. Follow the edit here. I think that that is this one made pretty clear, yeah. So leave more time in previous scene and cut a little bit. Yeah, you need just I think move the camera if you're making it on one scene. And what about this? This is the I think the important thing about the first punch and start flying. Yeah, I understand that it is blogging. I love. I can predict that the AK controls state over here somewhere, and you just move the character. I also love doing like this, or maybe yes, maybe I'm not right. But it looks like usually when you're just moving the character with the pelvis and starts moving. In general, all the movement are good enough and alive, and I cannot imagine how big work you should do to finish it, because I know how it works on a blocking stage when everything is brilliant, and after you go into spline, you know, that looks like a piece of art, and that's always difficult. So in blocking that is always works better. So I wanted to point one thing here. So when this first punch happening, if we look on the reference, you can see that his pelvis moves down for a couple of frames, and it allows you to do this anticipation before the move up. So you can see now, oh, this is like like an accent. So those 3 or 2 frames before the jump, and the movement works better with those anticipation. I actually don't know how they do that, but it looks pretty. It looks so natural and believable. All this stuff. All this weight, it made brilliant. As for me, so all this character weight showed. So you may exaggerate it in animated scene. So hang him in upper point even more. So and do all these punches and landing more, also exaggerated. So let's talk about later. And now, so hope you see now this antic, and after that he moves upward. And this I tried actually to track his pelvis, but it looks so weird. It almost it has no sense because of this body turns over the scene or in all direction. I think it makes no sense. So you need just maybe also try to, I don't know if you was on the that was Oh yeah, yeah, rehab. I think that was rehab about the. Um, I tried to explain, yes, this kind of stuff of center of mass creating with constraints. So maybe that would helps. And as for your scene, I think even now it works pretty well, the timing. I would exaggerate more this pause. So I think we can push him up, and even more like this. This is the animation. We can exaggerate this kind of stuff. You know, this maybe even break a little this hand, and after that he will he will move backward with this stuff. So exaggerate this action and do it more with also with exaggerated timing, because he need to react immediately. Yeah, and I think this antic down will help to jump. Yes, I love you not used completely the ref. Oh, that's Malcolm. Yes, that's my favorite character actually. Malcolm is the king of the characters. He could do everything you want. So I think the body mechanics works pretty well, and poses are good. In this case, I think we can exaggerate a little bit this stuff. So to land his chest first, and maybe push a little bit this hand, yes. And after that, yeah, and I think move him as we're making animation. Yes, that would be the hand. That would be this hand, and that this hand should be somewhere here, and the pelvis would lift maybe this hand, this leg here, and opposite leg, or those leg with knee on the ground, and the opposite move teleport a little bit. Let's try. Yeah, to get this you know, big bum, big bada boom. Okay, and yeah, I think you tried to show that he is alive here. But I'm not sure. So we definitely to throw him on a ground, you know, with all the force, all the possible force, but maybe you can finish this scene like he is trying to move back on his hands. I don't know. It sounds weird. I think so. To show die after that huge hint. Yes, he should die. So you need to decide for yourself what you are going to do with that. Because even we can after this jump you can even not kill him. You can continue to make this turn and land him on the legs, for example. I think that would work much better than if you want to put it in a portfolio. I think that is better not to kill the characters because I don't know. This is the some kind of impression of your work. Yeah, I love when that's funny situation, and if it looks how to say, not too without this bloody stuff and every body parts are tearing off or something like this. But in any way, I think the very first expression, it depends on your what you wanted to say about yourself. So just decided. I think you have pretty good experience with the body mechanics. I think he may make a turn and just land on his legs and sit down at the end of the scene, and maybe stand up shocked a little bit, and just finish the scene. That would works more. Also, we will stay the characters alive. No, don't know what you think about it. That is your choice, but if I were you, I also, if you will see my scenes which I'm working, I pointed that I don't know how it happened, but all of my scenes ending with the with some kind of stuff, all the characters suddenly bumping on something or something like this. I don't know, it's some sense of humor, specific. But anyway, that is my works. A lot of them are not included in my portfolio. That is just... So I think everything is okay, and we need to move to our last participant. I hope you are here. You're still David. So anyway, good luck. Good luck to you, Samitra. I hope you will finish it, and we will see it soon. Don't be frustrated after going to Spline. It's always tricky. And David GM. I actually don't know what to say here. As a animation supervisor, yeah, welcome. As an animation supervisor, I'm how to say, so I will give you a job immediately after watching this scene, because of acting choice, and I even not compared it with the reference you put here, because of it made so good without even reference. Yes, you tried. Even they have those both characters ha have uh, different context of their acting. So your character is more, you know, angry, and those character, so subcontext of this real girl is like, I think she is like some kind of just let me check this word. Oh, some kind of laughing or sarcastic, she has sarcasm, something like this. But anyway, the acting choice is pretty good. I think it's so brilliant. And I also mentioned that you have you worked as 2D animator. I watched it, I checked it on your profile on LinkedIn. And I checked it after I saw the mouth shapes, because only 2D animators works with mouse in those direction. So we 3D animators, so I can draw, as you can see, not so good, but I can explain the idea. It is enough for me as 3D animator, but I'm trying to draw all the time to push my skills on this direction. So anyway, only 2D animators works with mouth shapes like in 2D style with 3D character. That is pretty good. Couple of things, couple of small things which I pointed here. So first of all, this, I don't know if this character could do the pose like this. So let me switch between. Yeah, when we are bending our fist, yeah, we have this curvature shape, curve shape with the fingers, and this part are short than this one. Yes, and I don't know if the character could do that, but you can use also all this kind of stuff, animation deformers, to do this pose, because this is you know, this is important pose, and I think this shape would work much better with this index finger pointing. So I love your works. This is the huge work with all these fingers, small fingers movement that made so good. And this phrase, me, she says me. So she's saying me. Yeah, your acting choice is brilliant. She is actually in this mood all this scene, so she angry, and I would do this mouth shape more close to E sound, so not so open, because now if we look on this shape, it looks and try to say it meh, so she will say with this opened mouth the sound like eh, more may, but in the audio me, she says me, she's saying me. Yes, just a little bit, not as not much, but just a little close to E sound. I think you have this sound. The E, so this shape should be on this place, not open too much. May and this also this decision in this word you opened the jaw 3 times. Decision, decision. So on all these decision, and he done it like this. But if we say it, if we try to say it in real life, decision, I even not using the jaw, decision, I can say it with my I can do the accent with my upper lip, decision, or and maybe with cheek and nose a little bit, decision. So push the mouth a little bit, but I'm not using the jaw at all. Decision. So my hand is staying in the same place. Decision only with lips and cheeks work. So as I heard that from some of mentors that we should say sounds, not the letters. So try to this scene is pretty good, and especially all this hair stuff, and she is pretty alive. And also it seems like here some missed key, because the timing is so snappy and so accurate, so good, so well done, but in this moment her shoulder slowly turning all these couple of frames, you know. It seems like something missing over there. Maybe you cleaned some keys and it disappeared. All the accent is, everything is brilliant. And I'm not sure that that it is possible to fix all this kind of stuff, but to get these beautiful shapes of the clear shapes of mouth, but it looks a little bit not clear, especially this mouth corner and all this shape here. But I think we cannot do anything with the character. Anyway, I can recommend you also use this shot sculpt node. You can use it to, does it have any help or something? I don't know. Okay. Anyway, you can check it. It is free plugin. Also, mgear has the same stuff. It calls mgear. This is the rig plugin for rigging. Oh, it calls, yes, flex utilities. Yes, it shows like this crankshot sculpt. It has similar interface, because the author of this plugin is the same, but you shouldn't use the mgear because you need to install it in Maya, and this is the only script, and you can find it on how it calls shot sculpt. Let me check shot sculpts. Shots Maya script. Yeah, on the GitHub. You're just easy to find it. Yes, that's it. And you can use it. You can watch a couple of reference, a couple of tutorials and how to use it, and you can correct in exact frames your shapes or your geometry, so it creates blend shapes, and you can use it with your with any kind of characters. That's really helpful. So, and finally we're done. Thank you very much, guys, for this almost 3 hours staying with me. Hope that was helpful. Yes, and for the next time I will know. So now I know how long it takes, and especially for me as not native speaker, and it is difficult to make a review and give a feedback so sometimes. But anyway, thank you very much, and the recording will be available here for a week, and I also put it on my YouTube channel, and you will find it there also at any time. So see you next time, and have a good time, and keep animating. See you.